are going to learn all about our tilts. I'm so excited to show you guys all the proper stretches and ways to do your tilt.
So first, let's start by stretching out our hamstrings. Whether your straddle position is a bit smaller or wide, from the front view it looks full. Let's be mindful to keep our legs turned up and out, knees to the ceiling, and sitting on top of those hips. Let's start with resting onto our elbows and leaning forward to feel this stretch. The key is to have your back as straight as possible. You then want to try to get as close to the ground as possible, preferably resting your chest. Now throughout this video, you'll notice my left leg is indeed my best leg. My right leg not so much, so I promptly start things on the left. We're going to stretch over, reaching for those toes and resting your body onto the leg. And of course the other side. If you feel comfortable there, you may extend your arm over your head and grab your leg as shown for a deeper stretch. You then want to turn your torso and square your shoulders to face your leg and fold forward, focusing on getting your body closer to your leg. And of course the other side. Please be careful when bringing those legs close. Next, we'll get my favorite tool. You're going to place a yoga block, a stack of books, or a folded towel under your ankle and do the exact same straddle stretches with the legs slightly elevated. And of course both sides. You'll probably feel which one you like better. Next, you'll get to a solid wall and sit in a straddle position, pushing yourself as close as you can to the wall. No matter how close or far you are, you want to focus on leaning your chest further and sitting on top of those hips. I like to rock side to side here to feel a deeper stretch on each leg. Now be careful, this next one attacks our hip flexors. We're going to lie on our backs and whack our legs down. Bring them up and down, down and up. From there, we're going to push and pulse our legs down, being sure to listen to our bodies. Then allow gravity to take over and sit there in a straddle position. I usually hold this for 45 seconds at a time. You'll start to feel a pull and release in your hip flexors, so really connect your breath to the stretch. And finally, when the time is up, please, please, please be careful when closing your legs. Now it's time for core. Having a strong center and stability is very important when holding your tilts. You can do whatever your favorite ab workout is. I like to kill it with 2 minutes of knee-ins, and if I happen to stop, I'll count to 3 and then continue. I also love doing leg raises, which I also do for 2 minutes. Now it's time to attack the quads. A nice wide second position, squat pulse are my favorite go-to. But again, you may choose whichever is your favorite. I always like to shake it out before I start the training for leg holds. Get it, girl. This next exercise you may use a bar, a wall, or a chair. And we're just going to rise the leg to a 45-degree angle, using all the strength you have to flex the leg and point the foot and create small circles. And of course, doing both sides. I usually do it for 2 minutes each. A challenge I love to teach is spelling your name with your toe without any support. It really tests your strength and balance. Again, 2 minutes each. Please don't forget to hydrate. Next, we're going to raise the leg above 45, as high as you can. I like to aim for 90. You're going to hold each side for about 15 seconds, 3 times. Always keeping your shoulders pressed to the ground and activating your center. Massage it out and let's get started. We'll start with a heel-toe stretch. If you haven't already, you can determine which leg will be your tilting leg. Again, clearly I'm a lefty, but you still want to try both sides. If your hamstrings feel a little tight, you may continue to do a forward fold to really loosen them up. Again, listen to your body. From here, I like to call this move a hook and raise. You'll hook your tilting leg by the knee and straighten the leg to the best of its ability. You really want to hook your knee as close to your shoulder as possible. You may use a chair, wall, or bar for guidance. Time to try the tilt with assistance. You'll start in coupe with your foot by your ankle, work your way up to passe, toe to knee, and lift the leg with your hand. Gently releasing the leg down to the ground. You may also try going through arabesque. You'll point the foot behind you, rise to 90 degrees, and twist and remain in turnout and lift the leg up. Time for no hands assistance. Grab on a chair, wall, or bar and practice lifting the leg up without your hand. After many attempts, you may try it hands and assistance free. With all these tips and tools combined, you'll be sure to nail your tilt.
And that's all for today, guys. I hope all these dance tips really helped you out. And thanks for tuning in for another episode of